Okay, so we have this question. It's a chemistry question. And the question is coming under preparation of salts, and to be specific, soluble salt. So the question says, sodium phosphate is a soluble salt used as water softener in washing powders. It is made by reacting dilute phosphoric acid with an alkali. So meaning this type of salt here is being formed by reacting what? An acid and an alkaline, which is the base side. And the reaction between an acid and an alkaline, or an acid and a base, we say it is called what? How do we call it? Neutralization. Neutralization. So now the first question says, give the formula of ions present in sodium phosphate. Sodium phosphate. So sodium phosphate, in chemical, the chemical formula for sodium phosphate, this is the one, which is sodium, like that, then phosphate, like that. So the key term here is supposed to know the valence. The valence for sodium and the valence for phosphate. So what is the valence for sodium? 1. So meaning, when you write this one in ionic form, it will be sodium what? Ion, with a positive charge. How about phosphate? 3. 3? So meaning you have P or 4. Now is that 3 a minus or positive? Or just say just minus or positive? Minus. It's a minus. So I have 3 minus, like that. So meaning the ions here, the ions for the formula for the ions present in sodium phosphate is sodium what? Ion, as well as the phosphate what? Ion. So this one we call it sodium ion. And this one reads as a phosphate what? Ion. So these are the two ions that are present in what? Sodium phosphate. So mind you, we know that this 3 is coming from where? From phosphate. So sodium has a valence of 1, and the phosphate has a valence of what? 3. So when you cross multiply, you find that it will give us this one. So meaning this one shows that it has a valence of what? 3. This one has a valence of what? Of 1. So now this is sodium ion with a positive charge, then the phosphate ion with 3 minus. Is it confusing? So your job there is just write sodium ion and phosphate ion. So you write like this, then the name. Is it confusing? Is it clear there? So can you move to the next one? The next one says, write the name of the alkali which reacts with phosphoric acid to make sodium phosphate. So here you're supposed to write the name of the alkaline which reacts with the phosphoric acid. So in this case it will be an acid plus an alkaline, which is the base, an alkaline supposed to give you what? What are you making? Sodium what? Phosphate, which is a salt. So salt plus water this side. So now in this case, the acid, are we given the acid there? What is the acid given? Phosphoric acid. So now how do we write phosphoric acid? H3PO4. Then the name, so let's keep the alkaline. Let's go to the salt. What is the name of the salt formed here? Sodium what? Phosphate. Sodium phosphate. How do we write sodium phosphate? Na3PO4. Stop writing and pay attention here. Na3PO4. Then plus what? Plus water. Plus water. So now, what will be the name of the alkali here? Sodium hydroxide. So meaning the name of the alkaline here is supposed to be sodium hydroxide. Excellent. So, is our equation balanced? So meaning phosphoric acid plus sodium hydroxide, which is an alkaline, is going to give us sodium what? Phosphate. And this sodium phosphate is a soluble what? Salt, meaning it can dissolve by sodium phosphate plus water. So now let's try to balance up our equation now. Let's try to balance up our equation. Let's balance the equation. What are supposed to put, which number are supposed to put in front of these compounds? Where?
On sodium.
Sodium. We put 2, but here look at this one. 3. So we're supposed to put what?
3.
Let's put 3. So we have 3. Then oxygen. Then oxygen, how many? This side so far? 4 plus 2 plus 3. 7, eh? So 7 this side. How about this side? 5. So what are supposed to do? We're supposed to do something here. Water. We put it? 2. So if we put 2 here, so meaning it won't die. 3. So if we put 3, we are going to have oxygen as 7. So we have 7 this side, 7 this side. So sodium 3. Then hydrogen 3, 6, 6. Then here 6. So meaning it's balanced. So this is the balanced equation. If I told they ask you to write the balanced equation. Oh, this is the one, eh? So the name of the alkaline here formed is the name of the alkaline here is what? Sodium hydroxide. So write the name of the alkaline which reacts with phosphoric acid to make sodium chloride, to make sodium phosphate. So meaning the name of the alkaline is what? Sodium hydroxide. That's all. Then we move to the next one. Can we move to the next one? Or maybe someone is still behind here. Let's ask questions. Okay. Silence meaning everything is okay. So let's go to the next one. Can I raise on top here? Leaving out the one which is down there. So let's go to the next one. The next one, it says, question C, you have answered the question C. Question C. It says write the equation for the reaction above. And this is the equation. But the question B was saying write the name of the alkaline. And this is the name of what? Alkaline, which is sodium hydroxide. So question C we have answered, which is good. So let's go to the next one, which is question D. So sodium carbonate also reacts with the phosphoric acid to make sodium phosphate. Sodium carbonate also reacts with the phosphoric acid to make sodium phosphate. So now, question problem number 1. Name the gas formed for this reaction. So let's try to write the equation here before the equation is before, so that we can know the product then. So let's try to write the equation. This equation where sodium carbonate reacts with the phosphoric acid. So sodium carbonate. This is right how we write carbonate. Sodium carbonate. Sodium carbonate. This one is reacting with what? It's reacting with phosphoric acid. And how do we write phosphoric acid? H3PO4. So what will be the name of the salt formed when we have sodium carbonate reacting with the phosphoric acid? What will be the name of the salt formed? Sodium phosphate. So we have sodium phosphate plus what? Plus water plus carbon dioxide. So this is the equation. Okay, so even though it's not balanced, let's now answer this question. Name the gas formed for this reaction. So here, which one here do you think is a gas? Carbon dioxide. So meaning the gas formed when sodium carbonate reacts with the phosphoric acid is what? It's carbon dioxide. So meaning the name of the gas formed is what? Carbon dioxide. That's all. Okay, so now we go to the next one. Describe the identity test for this gas. So what is the identity test of carbon dioxide? How can you know that this is carbon dioxide? You know that carbon dioxide is a gas, meaning you cannot see it. You can't see it to say, oh, this is carbon dioxide. I can see there is carbon dioxide. Oh, carbon dioxide. You can't see it. So now, how can you identify that this is carbon dioxide? So that is the identity test. Or give me just an example of identity test of any gas that you know. Just any gas that you know.
There's no litmus paper.
And which gas is that? Litmus paper is a gas.
Describe the identity test
of a gas. So for yes.
Carbon dioxide. Times lime water.
Yes. So carbon dioxide identity test of for carbon dioxide, it turns lime water what? Milky or cloudy. So meaning when it is passed through the lime water, what will happen? The lime water turns to what? To milky, to look like milk or cloud. So meaning